Between 1933 and 1945, inside the death camps and ghettos of the Nazi regime, more than 4,000 pieces of music were created by victims who had been rounded up, dispossessed, and forced into brutal captivity. They wrote on coal sacks, food wrappers, and scraps of newspaper. Their works spanned symphonies, chamber pieces, jazz arrangements, cabaret and folk songs, and even a full 5-act opera composed on strips of toilet paper.
By no means did we sit weeping on the banks of the waters of Babylon, and our endeavor with respect to arts was commensurate with our will to live.
Music composed by prisoners during the Holocaust was an expression of will. The ability to create art, an act of defiance. Composed in the face of abject evil, these pieces reflect not only the struggle, but also the enduring hope of those voices who were silenced by a murderous ideology. Francesco Latoro, pianist, composer, and conductor, has dedicated his life to finding these voices. Over the course of more than 3 decades, Latoro has rescued over 4,000 works from the shadow of the Holocaust.
My research consists in search for all music written in all the camps open from 33 when Dachau camp was open to 53.
Thousands of scores, songs, and instruments representing a remarkable legacy of resilience and dignity in the face of unimaginable adversity. Latoro has preserved and performed these pieces all over the world, keeping their legacy alive for generations to come.
This music technically is written in the past, but really it belongs to the future.
The Auschwitz Research Center on Hate, Extremism, and Radicalization has partnered with Maestro Latoro to help bring these works to new light in a symbolic place.
You can start this research as a passion. Now is a mission.
Archer has transformed House 88, once the home of Rudolf Höss, Commandant of Auschwitz, into a site for research, advocacy, education, and art. An expression of will in defiance of the extreme ideologies that still threaten today. As extremism and anti-Semitism once again threaten to consume, these scores from the Shoah provide a rare glimpse into the power of dignity, resilience, defiance, and hope in the face of nihilism. They are an answer to those who seek to undermine our memory of the past, and they offer an example to those who feel powerless in the face of ever-growing hate. Archer and Maestro Latoro will record, perform, and mount exhibits featuring these works, ensuring that these voices endure and inspire action at the very site that tried to destroy them. On International Holocaust Remembrance Day, a moment dedicated to memory, to warning, and to responsibility. Music composed in the death camps and ghettos during the Holocaust will be performed at the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. Music written more than 80 years ago in ghettos and death camps. Music composed in dignity and played in defiance. Played in honor of the millions murdered and in defiance of a resurgent global anti-Semitism.